asking me about Shadakaka. No, I ain't even asking about that, but Shadakaka anyway. A lot of you guys been asking me about what kind of strings you use, man. And I'm like, I guess I use the same string everybody else use. But today, I'm going to show you what kind of strings I use on my basses, my personal basses. All right, like the Music Mans and the Fenders and the whatever. All right. So I just so happen to have the type of strings I use on my basses and what they are. All right. Whoa. I'm sorry. That's my new CD, my new Christmas CD. Y'all can get that online too. Can you see what it is? It's called In Search of a King. Look at that good-looking guy out there. Oh my God. You need to go online and buy this. All right. He's cute on the back too. Look at that good-looking guy. All right, so these are the strings I use. See that? Pure Blues. You see the price on it too? $100,000. No. And people are not really familiar with this one. But this is made by SIT. All right. Stay in tune strings. That's what I use. These are the two strings I normally use. Oh, and Diodario's. I use them too. But it depends on what feel I want on the bass and what kind of bass it is. And a lot of people are like, well, what do you mean? I thought every string could fit every bass. That's true. And that's false. I say, like on Pure Blues, they're very, to me, they're very soft. They're very comfortable, punchy, manageable. So I will put this on like Fender Jazzes and stuff like Fender Jazz. I actually wore them on my Music Man for years. Now the foundation bass string, which is the SIT string, I just started using these, but they begin to be my love of strings. All right, and I still like the DR and I still like Diodario's. But it depends on what I want to hear on whatever bass I have. Like on my Music Man basses, I normally like to use DR strings or Diodario. Now on my jazz basses, you know, and any other bass that I have, like maybe I don't know, another bass. You know, these are very light. I use lights on these, and I also use these in nickel. I'm not a nickel guy, all right, because nickel don't feel right to me, and you know, through the years, nickel has not been very friendly with me. They've been eating up my frets and stuff like that, and then if you don't keep a good setup, nickels will tear your stuff all to pieces. If you don't set it up, keep a good setup on your bass, and if you're a heavy hitter, thumper-wise, nickel's gonna wear you out. Well, you know, both of them are hard, but this is a lot more friendlier. The nickels are. To me. So there you have it, guys. You always been asking me, so what strings do you use, man? And I don't mind telling you because, you know, hey, we all need to use strings. I was using Fender strings for a while, and I was using whatever I could buy. You know, in the old days, I used to get whatever I can get because I ain't had the money. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, I got a little bit of ends that I can go out and get, you know, strings that I really like. And they're very expensive now. In the old days, it's like, you know, you couldn't go out and get, you know, I mean, a new set of strings every week. Unless you had an endorsement or something. You know, all you endorsement guys, you guys are being blessed, man. You've been shown mercy. We ain't got it like that, so we got to go and buy our stuff. But as far as, you know, in the old days, you had to get strings, and then you had to boil them with vinegar just to keep them bright. And then there was the old strings, like the old Fender strings that was hard to steal. You know, I don't know. But anyway, let's keep going. Now, let's talk about this Music Man. All right? She's beautiful. Y'all can see the gold on it. That's 24 karat gold right there. And the tuners are 24 karat gold. Does it come like that? Absolutely not. They went through the Hobo Depot and got the 24 karat magic in the pinky thing. All right, so basically, on the Music Man, you know what I like using? I like using on my Music Mans. It depends on which one I'm using, whether it's the Sabre, and all my stuff is old. Like this is a 96, and I have it in 88. So, you know, you're getting older and older. I don't want to get newer and newer, but I do have something new. But in the older basses, I like to use flats, flat brights. Because if I'm going for that Louis Johnson sound, then I need to put flat brights on this joint. Although he didn't use flat brights, he just used flats. You know what I'm saying? And his stuff sounds like chicken plucking. That's chicken plucking, without the twang on the top. But me, I use flat bright because I want to hear a little bit of twang going on. So on the Music Mans, I normally use flat brights. All right? Some people use half wounds. Whatever is your fancy. Some people just use straight nickel and straight steel, and some people use, tapered wounds. It's whatever feels good to you. I think if you have the funding in your account, or if you have the funding, period, I think you should try all strings, because what somebody says is good for them doesn't mean it's good for you. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying. Like, I'm saying that these... Oh, that's my CD again. I'm sorry. Shameful. I'm saying that these strings work for me. Right? That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that these strings work for me. But you may put them on your bass and go like, man, they sound horrible. And they died. If you... it's so many strings out there now, and there's so many excuses that people use different strings. So you can't nail down one set of strings for everybody. That's why we got several companies. Ernie Ball makes their own strings for their basses. And then there's Smith strings, and then there's GHS strings. And for years, I was endorsed with GHS. Can y'all believe that? I said for years. It's not happening right now. Unless y'all call me. You can call me back. I use your strings. Now, my thing is when you use like GHS strings and stuff like that, normally cats put them on passive basses because the top end of it is very twangy, very steel sounding. So cats will use them on old P's and old jazzes because it gives them that old school funk thing, and that's what Slade guy used. Mr. Mark, he used the old GHS stuff. And Larry Graham used GHS stuff for years. And of course he used Fender stuff, I'm pretty sure. But listen, when it comes to strings, it's whatever you like. Whatever you like. Whatever you like. It's whatever you like. So don't get caught up. There's my CD again. In Search for a King. Don't get caught up on, what somebody said. This guy says, who's out there, playing, he's the number one bass player in the world, says this string is the number one string in the whole world. No, that's not true. That string doesn't fit everybody. You need to go through certain kind of strings and see if they fit you. If they fit you, use them. And continue on using them, because when you start changing back and forth, then your bass start changing back and forth. Sometimes it doesn't feel right, sometimes it does feel right. If you stay on one particular string or two particular strings that really impresses you, then your bass will settle in. Boy, you teaching something this morning, boy. You teaching something. Your bass is just like you. If you get used to something, you'll settle into it. So if you keep one set or two set of strings that you use on your bass, it'll settle into it. It'll be just like you again. And it'll be right. So there you have it. That's my take on what strings I use. I don't have the other package, which is Diodario's. So I use SIT, Fundamentals, and then I use Pure Blues. And both of them, this is steel, and this is a 5-string set. This is Custom Lights. This is a Custom Light 5-string set. I'm telling you about this. But this right here got a whole lot of great things happening for it. That's my opinion. I used to endorse these, but then I came off the road. When I came off the road, you don't work, you don't get. So now I have to buy them. So in these, I just love the way they feel. They are just amazing feeling bass strings. And these are 45 to 105. This is a 4-string set. Here. 45 to 105. This is a 5-string set. I normally use 120 to 45s. The hardest I use is 125 to 45. I don't want to go no higher than that. If I go any higher than that, like 130, I'm into tapered ends. So there you have it. Shadakaka. Peace out. Johnny Lee Long and the Hobo Depot.